First question, I've got two questions today. Some people have it and some people don't. Some people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth and some people are born with a lump of coal. Why is that? Actually, I've done a little survey on this. And number one reason people have this belief about where they are, luck. The other common one is family. Family had money. My family didn't, but you come from money. Education was right up there in the top 10. Quite a few of the people in certain regions of the world said it was what Spirit, God, Allah, whatever bestows on you. These are all bullshit excuses. Absolute bullshit excuses, irresponsible, macchio all day long. There's only one thing. Only one thing. It doesn't matter about your family, your education, your luck, or anything else. It is your relationship to energy, period. That's it. It's not about luck. It's not about your family or anything else. Your relationship to energy. But your relationship to energy is going to get very distorted and screwed up if you're holding on to a lot of victim energy stuff. If you're holding on to beliefs that somebody else out there is controlling all of it. Next question is, how many of you listen to I Am Sleeping, the new Master's Pause, I Am Sleeping? Okay, great, quite a few, good. How many of you heard my message, not Cauldre, not from the Crimson Circle, my message up front, where I said, this is for you, and if there's not an energy exchange in here, there will be no energy for you. How many of you heard that? Good. Online? Good. How many of you were really annoyed by it? Half of one. Slightly annoyed? How many online? That's a lot. So I deliberately put it there for the sake of annoyance. And the question is, why did I put it there?
Well, to annoy everybody.
It was really necessary. It
Right.
needed to come out in words because there's still humans that are listening to it.
You put your interest and conscious energy
Yes.
where your interest or level is.
Yes.
So if you're not there and you listen it, you not only not appreciate it,
Right.
you don't understand it,
Right.
and that's a waste of time.
And it's so important right now. And some reacted, oh, this is nasty message that you're putting in there and you're threatening us. No, I'm not. I'm telling you the realities of life. And the reality is that energy is here to serve you. And the energy that's here is free, it's abundant, and it's easy. And it's here to serve you. But if you're still into your victim consciousness, if you're still stealing, and I don't mean that as a moral value, I'm talking about it as an energy practice. If you are stealing as an energy practice, you are not ready for our next step. I put it in there deliberately to annoy, to move some people out, to bring up their issues if they choose to continue to go on. Because then if it really bothered you, and if you tried to justify it by saying we're all one and we shouldn't charge for anything, you're not ready for energy. You're not ready to be energy aware, and you're not ready for energy to serve you. If a person isn't really ready for it, if they still hold victim consciousness, if you're still into conspiracies, if you're still into I just don't have it, and never had much luck, any of that, what comes next with our ventures into energy is going to really hurt. And it's not a threat, it's not witchcraft or black magic or any of the other crap. It is reality. If you do not have that maturity, that wisdom, it's going to really hurt because suddenly you're dealing with something that is so profoundly beautiful. But yet if there are still imbalances in you, it's going to kick your butt like you wished had never happened. Everything you perceive, without any exceptions, other than maybe half of one, is all yours. You look out under the stars at night, you are just perceiving yourself. That's it. You look at the food that you're going to eat later. You're not perceiving anything outside of you. That is all you. Energy is your friend because it's all yours. Everything you perceive, a car driving by, that is not outside of you and it's not somebody else. It is your perception. That's it. What we're here today to do today, though, is to welcome the sense of energy, the ability to be aware of energy. It is an angelic sense, for lack of better words. It is an innate sense that you have, but it has not been used by you as a human for a long time because of your human senses block it out. Energy is neutral. It's all neutral. It has no force to it. And we've talked about this 1,000 times. It has no power to it. It does not have a bias. It is not negative or positive. It is just there. It's neutral. Energy is there because of consciousness. It is the kind of the consciousness's gift, the I am's gift to itself. All energy is already within you. There is nothing outside of you. That's a huge revelation for a lot of people because they've lived their life assuming most energy is outside. I have been with some of you when you have sat at night, laid on your back and looked up at the stars, said, that's a huge universe. Actually, no, it's not. It's actually right here. Once you start understanding that, you'll start understanding the way energy is here to serve you. You'll stay on this planet as an embodied master and just glide through because energy is going to be working for you, not opposing you. In Kihak, we have talked quite a bit about energy fears. As much as people want energy, they're actually fearful of it. They're actually fearful of getting more of what they already have in their life. They don't want more of the same, so they limit their energy. Energy is neutral. It has no power to it. It has no size. It is not light. I would like you to get over this having to see energy as light. Rays of light, little sprinkles of light, or sound. It is not. And again, like the story I told at the beginning of the shout, the poor friend coming over to the Ascended Masters Club, he's like, oh, there's nothing here. But then realizing there's everything here. Everything. But it just isn't perceived through human senses and the human mind.